Hey, everybody. It's been a long time.
Hey, Dave, in what ways has it changed what you're looking for in a kick returner, the new rules?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's going to change a lot. They're going to be more like a returner or a running back style type guy because the other returner, the guy that doesn't feel the ball, has got to be a good blocker. So they have to be not only a good returner, solid, be able to take a hit and bounce back from a lot of tackles because there's going to be a lot of tackles, but they got to be a really good blocker because there's going to be guys coming free. It's just too many guys down the field at that one, at the point of attack.
How about the strategy, kickoff strategy? How much
Kickoff strategy?
Yeah, do you have to think about that?
Yeah, we're thinking about it a lot. I mean, we practice what we're doing now. We're taking every day and we're working either on kickoff or we're working on kickoff return. Today we worked on kickoff. So what we're trying to do there is, without giving everything away, but we're trying to get the ball on the ground, away from the returners as quick as possible because that's when the kickoff team and the kickoff return team can go as soon as the ball hits the ground in the target zone. Not when it's touched. So unlike the XFL, they waited till the ball was touched before they went. So that's the difference. That's a major difference between our rule and the XFL rule.
How are you evaluating Lewis and Justin Reid as far as kickers on the kickoff?
I like to have somebody that can go back, is able to make a tackle. I mean, Bucker's able to make a tackle, but I really don't want him making tackles all year long, If you watch the XFL, we watched every play. I bet kickers were involved in probably at least 25 to 40% of the tackles. Either trying to make a guy bounce back or making the tackle itself or just missing the tackle. So, we don't want Bucker in that situation, but he will be a kicker. He'll be a guy that we will use in certain situations. He's got a lot of ability to move the ball, whereas those other guys may not be as, apt to doing that. And, we'll use him. He can still kick a touchback if we need it. You're just giving up the ball. If we do kick a touchback out of the back of the end zone, now they're getting it out to 30 instead of the 25. So that 5 yards makes a big difference. I mean, that's another 3% chance that, you're giving the offense against you to score. So.
What's the early evaluation on guys like Justin Reid and even?
Well, Justin can cover. I mean, he can kick, which he can do, and then he can go down there and make tackles. He's an extra guy that they're probably not accounting for. They know that guy can go down and tackle, but a guy like Justin is a guy that they have to worry about. You have to get him blocked, and they have to give up blocking somebody else. So, that's the whole thought of that.
Is there something about different kicking styles that might help you out as you're doing this?
It's really, hang time doesn't matter at all now. So hang time is out the door. I mean, you could do it, but doesn't mean anything. But, so now it's about accuracy, seeing what you're getting, how the returners are lined up, and then trying to kick away from them in the corners. But you can't take too much of a risk because if you hit it out of bounds, now you're giving the ball up at the 40. If you hit it short of the target zone, you're giving the ball to the 40. So, there's a fine line between, pushing the limits and the edges, and then or just going down and saying, hey, we can cover it. We're going to, give them a ball that they can cover, and then go down there with a kicker that can cover. So.
Is there any benefit to touchbacks now at all?
Yeah, there's benefit. If you're trying to get out of a game, you're up. You don't want to give up a possibility of a turnover, or a big return against you. You just bang it out of the bat. You just say, hey, we're going to give up the 5 yards and give them the ball at the 30, which Bucker can do. Obviously, he can do touchbacks from the 20, which is going to be important later on because after a safety, you're kicking from the 20, and we're kicking. Those guys are down on the field. There's no benefit in.
Oh, so it's going to
Yeah. So Bucker will be in. You can use a kicker now after a safety, you could put a kicker in there with a holder.
Generally
When
speaking,
you
how
get to camp, how much of your time?
A lot. I haven't done training camp practices yet, but every day we're going to be working either kickoff or kickoff return. It'll be a portion of every practice. The same thing we're doing now. As long you still got to work punt return and everything. Field goal block. But now we got to just. I don't need more time. I just need to change the schedule a little bit.
Let's go a couple more guys. Aaron,
Yeah.
Pete, Matt, and then you guys. So let's run through. Go ahead.
What have you seen from Matt Araiza? What can you bring to this roster?
Well, I'm going to tell you, both these guys are really good. Both. Now, Matt is a lefty, and Ryan is a righty, and they're both excellent. They're both NFL punters. And I'm going to tell you, it's a real close battle right now. And, we kick them as much as we can without wearing out their legs. We're practicing everything, the holds, the throws, who can throw better, and we're trying to look at everything to evaluate it. And, the holds are important. Bucker's going to be involved. I'm going to talk to him, who he likes, when it comes time. We don't know when we're going to make that decision, but whether it's before or after, or let him go to a game, not sure yet, have to talk to Coach Reid, but it's a battle. So both of them give you a lot. Both of them have things that they do well.
Through the lens of the importance of special teams in the NFL.
Say it again.
Through the lens of like the importance of special teams
Yep.
in the NFL, just how important was this change for the kickoff?
Oh, it's huge. For me, it's made me excited about special team. I mean, because those two phases were gone, really. I mean, I didn't work on kickoff because I knew we were just going to kick a touchback. You know, I mean, so all my time was spent on punt return, field goal block. Now, I mean, this is huge. You know, it's huge it's going to create jobs, you know, for returners. It's going to be important for everybody to figure that out. I mean, they're all figuring that out now. Kickers, cover guys, it's going to be that much more important. Here's an example. Last year, there was 1,970 touchbacks, you know, throughout the league through a 17-game season. Now, we think there's going to be 1,600 more actual football plays. You know, so that's a lot of football, you know, and it's going to be exciting for the fans, you know, and the players they're excited about it too.
How have you seen Louis Rees-Zammit picking up the special teams side of the game, and Jaden Hicks too? Just how?
Yeah, Louis has done above and beyond what I expected. I mean, he can kick field goals. I mean, he could kick off you know, he could be a kickoff guy for us. I mean, he's every bit as good as Justin is moving the football and stuff like that on kickoffs. And he's really working hard at the returner job. You know, I got him in there as a starter right now, so he gets as many reps as he can. But he's a student of the game. He comes in after practice. He wants to be great. He's a great athlete. He's just got such a long way to go, football mentally wise. I mean, these guys been playing since 4th grade, you know, and he hasn't played football until now. So there's a long way to go, you know, with that part of it. But he's on the accelerated program. He's doing well.
Dave, what's the studying process to get ready for this kickoff? You mentioned you watch literally every XFL.
Yeah, XFL. We watched all that. That's done now. Now it's about watching us. And every time we practice, we learn something new. You know, like I drew up a play, and it looks great on paper, and you can't do it. Like you can't get the blocks, certain blocks you think you can get to. So you throw it out, and then it's the next thing. You know, you know, I've been doing this for a long time with the old kickoff return stuff, and it's been over a period of years. Now we're putting in this whole new kickoff, you know, system in an off season. You know, I mean, so it's like, I mean, every day you're learning something new, and you're trying. The team that figures it out, you know, kickoff wise and kickoff return wise, is going to really excel early. You know, we want to be that team.
But the
You
hard
expect,
part,
you expect it to be replicated like you expect?
Oh yeah, there's no question. There'll be stuff like, I mean, there's teams that think they can do something right now that they're not going to be able to do. And they'll have to throw it out and do something new. We're trying to figure out. We're trying to go through trial and error with all that stuff.
but the hard part would be you can't like actually tackle anyone yet.
No, you can't tackle,
You really
but
can't.
we're trying to play it. If you watch practice, you see it. We're going as fast as we can possibly go with helmets right now, and our guys do a good job of staying on their feet and trying to, you know, resemble that. So that's all you can do.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.